Good morning everybody and welcome back to another vlog. Today we are joined here with Casper, who is the first horse of the day that's going to get ridden. We're actually going to take him up to the hills today, so really looking forward to that. We haven't been out for a big old blast in quite a while, so I think he's going to be a little bit on the excited side, but we're definitely going to have a lot of fun. Hey Gatsby? He's also so fluffy at the moment. I feel like actually today we both look like abominable, is that the word? Abominable snowmen? Anyway, Casper's got his little moustache. Oh wait, Casper, we want to see your tash. There it is, there's his tash. And then I also have a body warmer on under here, and I have a really thick coat, and I have a woolly hat. So I might have to take some layers off in a sec, because I am starting to warm up. Because it was pretty chilly this morning, but it's starting to warm up. Hopefully, I won't be too cold, hey? Mwah. Thought I would show you guys the other horses because I know that you get upset if you don't get to see them all. So here's Mickey living his best life. He's about to go out in the paddock. I'm just going to put him out now. And then around here, thought we'd also say hello to Joey, who seems a little bit preoccupied eating his haylage. Yes, mister. So I actually have a lesson on him today, but that is going to be a different video that's going to be all about bringing Joey back into work, how he's doing. So yeah, don't worry, Joey is getting ridden today, but it just won't be in today's vlog. So keep your eye out for that video coming out soon. Hey mister, I'm excited for that. Very, very busy day. And then we have little Duke. Hey Pookie. Hello. You've got a bed head, haven't you? Your mane's gone all fluffy, yeah? Pop you out in a second as well. Oh, you want to scratch? Is that what it is? There we go. Scratchies. Duke scratchies. Once I'd put all of the horses out into their paddocks, apart from Casper, it was time to pack up the horse box and get everything ready for our hack up on the hills.
Crushed heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through it, dance, dance through it. I was stuck running through emotions that you left behind. Put on that dress inside my closet that you never liked. Oh, I'm not saying you didn't hurt me at all, but it all falls away under the disco ball.
I've just given Casper a groom and he's actually not looking too dirty. There are a few places where I had to give him a little bit of a sponge bath, but the one thing that is a little bit different is that he is so fluffy right now. He's looking like a yeti or some sort of, I don't know, woolly mammoth. Because basically he's had a little bit of a winter break over the beginning of January where I've kind of been busy bringing Joey back into work. He also worked really hard the last 2 months before that while Joey's been on box rest, so he deserved a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, just some time being out in the field, being a horse. But anyway, today he is back in action. We're taking him up on the hills. One of the reasons why I haven't clipped him yet is because the last couple of days, the last few weeks even, it has been so cold. It's been like -7. Like I said in one of my previous videos, it's been like that every single day. And Casper, out of all of my horses, I feel like he feels the cold the most. He can get a little bit chilly, so I thought, you know what, clipping him in -7 is a little bit mean. So he's still a bit fluffy, so that is a job for the next few weeks, is to get this boy clipped. But we're not going to go on too of an intense ride. We're just going to go for a fun little kind of canter up on the hills, see what he wants to do, see what he enjoys. But yeah, are you ready, Casp? I think he is.
Crushed heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through.
Just gonna turn off Taylor there, who was singing in the background, because much as I love a bit of the Swift, I do not want to get some copyright claims on this vlog. But anyway, we are now in the horse box. We are on our way on a journey to the hills. There's not really much to say really. Casper, like always, he is probably my best horse to travel. He's just so chilled, like he walks up on his own, he just stands there, he's like, oh, bit of haylage, don't mind if I do. And yeah, he like, we always joke that, especially when we come up to a roundabout, he starts like leaning on the side of the horse box before we even like go round the corner. He is good. I feel like if horses could surf, he would be really good at surfing. Anyway, that's a little bit strange. We are now on our way and I'll see you guys once we get there.
Deep, I kick off my shoes, forgetting the pain with every move. here.
Alrighty, we're now on the hills. I've got Casper all tacked up and ready to go. I just need to put his bridle on. Also, I have my ear warmers on underneath my helmet, so my ears will stay nice and warm, because up on the hills, because it gets so windy, having earache because your ears are so cold and the wind's been blowing in them is not fun. Also, our saddle pad colour of the day is blush pink, which was discontinued years ago, but it's still one of my favourite colours. I love a baby pink, although I have one of the new kind of zip up or half zip sweaters on from Lemire, so I've kind of matched or mix and match the new with the old. This is supposed to go really nicely with the orchid, so there we go. Anyway, Casper, I've just realised, looks so fluffy, so hairy, so apologies for that, but he's going to be staying warm in the cold, in the wind today. I was going to wear a coat. I couldn't decide if I wanted to wear a coat or not, or if I wanted to wear a body warmer, but this body warmer or gilet keeps me so warm. I thought, you know what, once we're cantering and things, I'm going to get a bit sweaty, so I've kind of gone for half and half, best of both worlds.
You were burning like a summer in my heart, till you found another northern star, following a lover right out of my ocean. And I was broken, but you know what they say, time's got a good way of healing. I'm back on my feet and I'm happier than ever, like I never thought forever was you. My skies are blue, dancing kind of weather, back together like I wasn't into. Thought I was doomed, but I moved through the heartache mood. I don't care what you do. I'm happier than ever, so much better without you. Without you, without you. Happier without you. Picking up the pieces of a dream, every little thing I thought we'd be, learning how to let go of all the ways you burned me. And I was hurting, but you know what they say, time's got a good way of healing. I'm back to feeling
We're now back from our ride, and oh my goodness, we had such a blast. Literally, there was this last canter that we did. It was like a canter gallop. A ganter? Or a callop? There we go. That's what we did. Anyway, Casper was just like, okay, let's go. And I was like, all right, Casper, I'll let you do what you like. So, for a little pony, he was actually pretty speedy. He is absolutely shattered now. He's so tired. He's just standing here in the sunshine, half asleep. Look at him. He's even got his eyes closed. So anyway, I've just finished untacking him. Need to put his travel boots back on. Obviously, going to give him lots of treats. And then it's home time. I feel like that went really quickly, but we were up there for quite a while. It was also so windy. We've come here first thing in the morning as well, so we've kind of had that winter sun where it's normally the views up here are incredible, but actually it's been so pretty with all the rolling mist. But anyway, time to get this boy sorted out, and I'll see you when we're all back home. Good boy. Also, apologies, I feel like my nose has been running so much. I don't have a cold or anything, but you know, it's just really chilly outside. Your nose runs. Please tell me I'm not the only one that happens to. I think it happens to this boy a little bit as well. You've got a bit of a wet moustache. Oh, that's very wet. Ooh, he's just spotted a truck coming up the hill. Oh, bless your little cotton socks. It's coming in. Oh, he's coming. Oh. Rug back on, shall we? Alrighty, we are now back. I've just turned Casper out. Of course, the first thing he did when he was put back out into the field was roll in the muddiest patch, because we had so much rain last night. It's just all the fields are so boggy. I'll add in a little photo of what his face looks like, because it looks like he's doing a mud facial. It is just disgusting. So I was like, Joey, please don't copy him. Please don't roll, because as I said before, I'm taking Joey for our first lesson with Felicity since his injury. So fingers crossed that all goes well. So look out for that video. That's going to be a whole separate video where I talk about Joey's journey, getting him back into work, about his injury. But anyway, I'm going to quickly load up the horse box, ready for that this afternoon. Again, a very busy horsey day. And I will see you tomorrow for continuing this sort of barn vlog.
The name's Esme Higgs. Yeah, just over here would be great, thank you.
The time is here, the time we've all been waiting for. I have a Lemure haul with the new spring summer colours, and I was just like counting on my hands how many years I've done this, because the first year that I worked with Lemure as a brand where they sent me things was 2019, and that was their spring summer collection. So if we add on 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, it's 2024 now, guys. 6 years. This is my 6th Lemure spring summer tack haul, or spring summer kind of collection, like show you guys. That is mental. That is wild. So anyway, let's go and get into it. I've actually known what these spring summer colours are for quite a while now, pretty much for like 1 or 2 years now, I think. So I've had to keep it a secret, but I can finally tell you. So I have a little box here, and I'm gonna pick out the saddle pads first. I always feel like horsewear is best to do first because there isn't as much of it, and then we'll go into all the rider clothing. And when I tell you, chef's kiss, the new rider clothing is beautiful. So starting off, the first colour we have here is walnut. The Loire pads and Loire things are only out now, so that's what I'm going to be showing you. This is actually a little bit different. I've never seen a Lemure pad with like a little fluffy bit around the edge, so that is cool, that is different. And then I'll give you a little sneak peek, a little hint of what the next colour is. You guys have probably all seen it on other socials, but if this is your first time, look at the binding, look at the piping, little sneak peek. But I feel like everybody has been wanting some more muted or more neutral colours from Lemure. Like, they've done lots of bright colours over the years, and I feel like they're going a little bit different. They're toning it down a little bit, which I love. And also I feel like the new thing for 2024 isn't going to be like full on matchy. I feel like it's going to be subtle matchy, which I actually really love. I feel like we're changing it up a little bit. So here we go, we have the Loire pad here with the big squares. This is a CC pad, and then I'll show you the dressage quickly. Here is the dressage. I also, oh wait, if I swap this round, you can all see the beautiful Lemure logo. And they've also got a more kind of square edge to it, or more of like a right angle edge, which I think is very cool. It looks very smart, but then it's also still curved around this side too. So let me know what you think to that. I think it looks very, very smart. All right, on to the next one. Tell you what, I might just grab them both, but here we are. This is Fern, and I have been wanting, I was going to call it sage green. I know Lemure have already done a sage green, but their sage green was very bluey. It was almost like a more muted tealy turquoise colour, when this, I would say, is what I would call a sage green, but this is Fern. It is so pretty. I feel like this is going to look incredible on any coloured horse. Like any colour horse you have, this colour will look so nice. I feel like on a dun as well would look really pretty. But also this I feel like is going to be Joey's new colour, like his head collar, everything, because you guys know that Joey's like feed bucket and everything in his stable is green. So this colour green is going to look very nice on him, especially with him being a dapple grey. So here we go. And then also I'll just hold one up, because if not, that is a little bit too much. The piping here, we have a tiny bit of the walnut. So you could actually pair this quite nicely maybe with the walnut top, because they go together, or vice versa. If you're wearing the walnut pad, you could wear a fern top, and it could still be matchy, but also kind of subtle matchy, especially as the walnut being brown is definitely more of a neutral colour. So if you're a neutral girly or guy, these are definitely for you. And then I'm just going to double check the names, because it's been almost a year since I shot this. Yes, it is J Blue. So a little fun fact, J Blue, I'm actually, wait, stay there. I'm coming back, I'm coming back. Whoop, parkour. So this top here, sorry, let me just sit down. I feel like a little bird nesting. So this top here, this actually has quite a few Casper hairs because I did clip him in this, and I haven't washed it since. But this J Blue was one of the like added colours that they did in the spring summer last year, where mist was the main colour. But so if you have anything from spring summer last year, pair it together. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, sorry. Goodbye top. We're just gonna pop you down there. Enjoy. Goodbye. But anyway, I'm gonna hold up one. Obviously we have dressage and we have the CC. Tell you what, I'll hold up the dressage pad actually, because it does have the slightly different bottom trim and then obviously the logo as well. But I love the accent colour on here. It's so pretty. I think it's called Stone. Don't hold me to that. We'll double check when I look at the clothing in a second, because they, little sneak peek, they do have some clothing in this really pretty colour. And again, with my grey boys, that is going to look so nice. Even if you had like a bay or a chestnut, having this lighter colour really makes it pop. It adds something a little bit different. So again, mixing and matching with neutrals, I feel like is going to be in for 2024. But how pretty is that? They are the three colours. There might be another one which I can't tell you about. This is only the Loire. You'll have to see when the suede comes out, but there we go. Very pretty. I don't know which one my favourite is. I might have to say Fern, just because it's the most different. It's the most, I'm gonna say, but then the blue also, like you could have this as a show colour, you could look very professional in it, but then also the brown, I've got a brown saddle, the walnut. It's tricky. I don't think I can pick a favourite. Let me know what your favourite is in the comments. Then maybe by the end of this tack haul, I'll be able to tell you my favourite. I feel like they're all just so nice. They're all what we've just been waiting for so long. And then of course we have the ear bonnets or fly veils, whatever you want to call them, to match, of course. Especially I feel like for shows, the J one and the J pad, if you're like maybe a show jumper, especially if you have a grey horse, because sometimes when it comes to show jumping, I just don't want to wear a white saddle pad, especially if your horse is a little bit dirty and it's the winter. Sometimes just like a navy blue looks really nice, and this is kind of like almost like a dusky navy blue. You could get away with definitely wearing it with navy, but very pretty. Oh. There we go. Does that look presentable? Am I holding them up right? So here we have the head collars. I might just have to hold one up because that is quite a lot. Tell you what, we'll do the Fern because that is very pretty, and it has the lighter kind of stone colour as the accent on it, which is so gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen these type of head collars from Lemieux before. Normally they have the Vogue fleece ones, but these are actually a little bit different. I think they look really posh, like just really snazzy. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's because this bit here is almost like a velvety material, which is really soft. This will definitely have to be like a summer head collar, because knowing my horses, they will absolutely just get that dirty unless they're just wearing it in the wash bay or something. So if you want to go for the walnut, that is definitely a little bit more of a practical colour. But again, I feel like this would look so smart on like any coloured horse. So pretty. Oh, this is really making me decide which one my favourite is. It's very tricky. And then of course we have some polo wraps for all my dressage girl and guys out there, obviously to match. And again, they have the little subtle matchy, so they have a little bit of walnut on these ones, a little bit of stone on the J ones. Very pretty, very cool. All right, now we're onto the clothing, which is my favourite part because they have some brand new pieces that I am so excited for. So let's dive in. First, we're going to start with the classics because I say the classics, they haven't really been out for too long. Oh no, we have a little bit of tissue paper. That's when you know something's fancy, if it's like wrapped up in tissue paper. But anyway, we have the quarter zips. I have this in like a baby pink from Orchid last year. I also have it in a grey. I think I have it in another colour as well, but these quarter zips I absolutely live in. I feel like also if you're going around like to non-horsey things, you could very easily wear this and people won't be like, that girl's wearing horse clothes. Unless it smells like horses, then that might, you know, give it away. But this is so cute. This looks like something that I would just like buy myself as non-horsey clothing. It is so lovely. And then it obviously says like Lemieux around the side, but I love this. I feel like I'm going to be living in these quarter zips. So this is in the J. And then we also, I was going to say this is Fern. Oh, I've got some things stuck to it. Oh, some more tissue paper. It's raining tissue paper. What is this one called? So this is called Time. in the Cali quarter zip. So this is a slightly darker colour to the fern. Let me grab something fern to kind of, there we go, to kind of show the difference. So they actually aren't exactly the same colour, which I love. Again, we're doing a little bit of mix and match. And also, I think, actually, no, it does match, because the kind of suede piping around the outside, that matches perfectly. So if you don't want to be like too this colour green, want to add something a little bit different, or, wait a sec, let me see, sorry, we're doing some experimenting here, everybody. Or, say I get the dressage pad, that goes together really nice as well. That is so pretty, I love that, okay. Also, I love how this is a slightly darker colour as well, so it's a little bit more practical, especially if you're wearing it as a jumper, because I'll probably be wearing this in what we call the mud season, because we have a lot of mud over here at the moment, as I am filming this in February. But, I do say that, but look at this. This is gorgeous. This is just, oh, this is Pinterest worthy. I feel like this is too nice to almost be a riding outfit. Can you imagine me on my grey horses wearing this? Like, I am a blonde gal, I love anything, like my whole wardrobe that's non-horsey is all like beiges and whites and things like that, because I just can't really wear those colours as much around the horses, but this is so nice. Oh, I love it. Oh, I think this is one of my favourite pieces, but I've just spotted another item and you guys are not going to believe this. Oh, this is gorgeous, so gorgeous. Oh, I just twisted my ankle then. I probably shouldn't be sitting cross-legged. Oh, there we go. Am I comfortable now? Are we sitting comfortably? Let's begin. So, this coat, I'm speechless. How gorgeous, how beautiful. So this feels like it's probably like a little bit waterproof, a little bit, I'd say showerproof. I think that's the correct word. But this bit under here is material. So if you're like me and you need like a little bit of warmth, a little bit of something, you know, when there's a little bit of a chill in the air, but you also get very sweaty when you ride, this is for you, because it's kind of like a material underneath, so it's still breathable, even though it's kind of like got a showerproof bit. And then there's a hood that you can detach. So if you want a little bit of a hood when you're going around the yard doing horsey things, and then you can take it off when you ride, and then boom, you've got a beautiful riding jacket. This, I love how Lemieux have started doing neutrals. Like this, obviously they've always done like black and navy and grey, but oh my gosh, it's just so aesthetic. So aesthetic, and you could pair this with any colour saddle pad, any outfit. For example, you could have this with maybe some black breeches or riding leggings, and have like a pink pad or a purple pad or a blue pad or any of the new spring summer colours, and it will go with it so nicely. I love it. Okay, I think this is my favourite item of the Tack haul. This is my favourite. This is a bit of me. Then moving on to jackets, we have the classic Loire jacket. I feel like this has got a proper posh name. The Dimonique jacket, and this is in fern. So if you are one of those people like me, like I probably still will definitely wear like total matchy. So this will go obviously perfectly with the fern saddle pads. Again, you could wear it with the walnut for a little pop, something different, but oh, that is gorgeous. That is very, very, very nice. I love it. I love this colour, this like sagey green colour, even though it's not sage green, it's fern. This fern colour is one of my favourite colours. I love it so much. I mean, if you guys listen to my podcast, you'll know like that like the podcast logo is almost that kind of colour anyway, so what can I say? Oh, we've got, oh, okay, this is really not flattering. I'm just gonna have to shimmy over here a sec. Let me have a little rummage. We have some more hoodies, yes. I feel like you can just never have, oh, we've got some more fancy tissue paper. I feel like you can just never have too many pairs of hoodies. Like, they're just so easy to chuck on. And also, again, look at how aesthetic that is. We've got the kind of light brown with the walnut. This is the jade popover. Oh, popover, okay, that's fancy. Rather than, you know, just saying hoodie, but there we go. It also has a Lemieux logo on the side, and again, I feel like I could just like wear this as like my little gym hoodie, especially with like some leggings and things. Like, you could just wear this around town. Nobody would know that it's horsey. It's just so cute. I love that. That is very nice. And to go with that as well, we have another hoodie. Again, if you want to do a bit of mix and match, because this is mainly navy but has like a tiny pop of the J here, you could do a little bit of mixy-matchy with this, I tell you what. So there we go, that is cool. And then also it has the logo on, but I love how it kind of like, it just feels cool. Like the little bits that pop out. Very, very snazzy. Love that. You bet I'm going to be wearing those hoodies all the time. Okay, alrighty. These new base layers, the Florence base layers, are so pretty. I'll hold up the J or the like navy one first. So it has all the different accent colours in. Again, put this with the J saddle pad. It's not too matchy. It just has a little pop. And I love how it's got like bits on it as well. So it's very horsey, very cute. Also, I like how it's not too much pattern in the sense that underneath, like under the arms, under the sleeves, they've gone for just navy, which also will be good if you're like me and get sweat stains, especially if you're show jumping and things can get a little bit scary or you're a little bit unfit. So that's always good. But yeah, that is just so cute. It looks just so fancy. Also, we have it in the brown as well, which is very snazzy as well. I feel like this, like even though like there's no, I wouldn't really say it's similar to any print I've really seen before, but I feel like having a little bit of pattern, a little bit of print, we're definitely seeing a lot more of that, especially in equestrian fashion. So that is very pretty. I love that. Okay, I feel like when I go to Florida and do all my filming out there, I'm gonna be looking so snazzy. These are very cool. So I've just read this on the label. It's the Alice quarter zip in mink. Now mink is a little bit of a throwback. I don't know if anybody remembers. When did that come out? I want to say 2021 maybe? Maybe it was even 2020. It was a while ago. That's to say that at least. But it's back in the Alice quarter zip. I actually have quite a few of these. If you're an equestrian that maybe gets a little bit cold, these are great for layering, especially in the winter. So on those chillier, maybe spring days, this is really nice. Of course, you could wear this in the winter too. All year round, actually, it would be very nice. But the thing I'm excited about is with the mix and matching, look how nice this looks with the J, especially with the kind of stone on the outside. But also, if you want to do, again, matching, but a little bit more on the subtle side, you can do it with the walnut as well, because obviously they're both kind of like different shades of brown, especially maybe if you have some breeches as well to kind of tie in with that too. How pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like you could play around with so many different color combinations. I also, wait, it's just falling down here. I also have the J as well, so do not worry if you're not, you know, if the color mixing matching is not for you, if it's a little bit too adventurous, you can still go for the perfect match because we all love a perfect match. It's classic, we love it. But yeah, I feel like sometimes, I've just said I feel like so many times, I'm really sorry. But sometimes, I was gonna say it again. That is my word that I'm so bad at saying. I'm sorry, if you listen to the podcast, I've probably said that so many times. But anyway, I feel like, but with this, you can really play around with the fashion. You can really mix and match things. So you can make a totally different outfit that not as many people are gonna wear the exact same as you. So I think that's very cool, very snazzy. All right, onto some more bits. Goodness, I might just keep these saddle pads down here actually, on the front. And then if I need to pick them up to show the different color combinations, we're there. What do we have next? Ooh, we have some breeches. Okay, stop. These like breeches or pull-on leggings with the J saddle pads and then put it with maybe this quarter zip or the really nice jacket that I liked in stone. How nice. Oh, I'm so excited for spring summer fashion. Yeah, it is stone. I got it right, it is stone. Cool, I've just been saying it the whole time, haven't even double checked. Oh my goodness, okay. Woo! Then of course we have the classic Lemure base layers, and I like how they've really kind of updated them. They still have the two-tone where they have a slightly different colour added to it. They have the Lemure logo, but they've made them really breathable. They have like little breathe holes in them there as well, which is really lovely. And again, wearing this in the summer, you don't have to worry about like I was gonna say you don't have to worry about sun cream. Obviously, please put sun cream on your face and hands and things like that. But with the base layers, you don't have to worry about the sun on your arms, which is why I love wearing them. And then we have this one here. This one's a little bit different. This is, let me get it correct. This is the Mia Mesh long sleeve base layer. I feel like the Mia Mesh base layers are some of my favorite because if you thought the other ones are breathable, look at that on the back. Look at all that breathability. I love the kind of little sporty lines we have here. I feel like they're really flattering. And again, this color you could wear as neutral. You could wear it with so many different things. So if you have any other colors from Silvermoor, you could really mix and match it. And also, I feel like, especially the walnut, I know I've said this before, and the jay, they're just very professional colors. You know, if you're going to, I was going to say a show, maybe not a show, but if you're going to like a clinic or something like that where you want to look, or a lesson where you want to look a little bit more posh, a little bit more fancy, I feel like these are very, very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm just buzzing. I'm so excited. And of course, we have the hat silks for all of my eventers or cross-country peeps out there. Of course, they have the base layers which match exactly, which I feel like, oh no, I said it again. Bad SB. Anyway, I think that maybe should be my new word, new phrase. I think just having everything all in one colour is very eventery. Eventery is definitely not a word, I've just made it up, but it gives more eventing vibes. So there we go. Also, oh wow, I've only just noticed, this hat silk, if you have, is it the Mia Mesh? It has like mesh on it at the front, so that's very cool. So if you have a cross-country helmet that has little vents at the front, there we go. Extra ventilation in your hat silk, of course. You can pop on and off the poppers. Wait, I always forget where's this little bum hole, you know, where the little bit that you pop it on, it always gets lost in all the fluff. There we, oh, wait. There we go, popped it back on. But yes, I think we have one last thing to show you. We have the footsies, I was about to call them the sockies then, but anyway, we have the footsie socks. These are very snazzy, very cool. We have the same pattern as those base layers that I showed you earlier. And they're just pretty, I mean, you can't go wrong with a pair of socks. So there we go. That is my Silvermoor Spring Summer haul of 2024. There is actually going to be some more things that I can't talk about yet or show you, but this is only drop one. There is going to be another launch for all the suede collections, so look out for that. I feel like, oh my gosh, I've said it again. I need to tell you what my favourite colour is. I'm going to have to say the stone, even though it's not an actual colour. I think it's going to be, I'm going to say the walnut actually. It's different, it's a little bit darker, it's very practical, it can go with everything. You know, I've got brown tack, so it's going to look very nice, very professional, and you can pair it with so many different colours. So I'm going to say my favourite colour is the walnut. Let me know in the comments what your favourite is. But yeah, thank you so much to Silvermoor for very kindly sending me everything. You have been so generous. As always, I'm very excited to dress my boys up in the beautiful new colours, and I hope you enjoy the tack haul.